Hey guys, Kingsway here, and welcome to Kingsway Games. Uh, Last time we beat the Iron Golem, I had a little bit of a problem with him because I want to say that fricker cheats, that hippie cheats, but I just ran into some bad luck. He killed me twice. I figured I'd start here. I tried to attack the inner area. I don't know what it's called, where you got to get past the knights with the dragon bows. Try to get past that because I was going to not show this part, but I decided to because I've already died once. So that's death number 8. So I'm sitting there like, since I am having problems with this, everybody's had problems with the knights. I don't care. I don't care. If you tell me you haven't had problems with the knights, I'm gonna call you out on some BS. That's a lie. That is a lie. As far as I'm concerned, it's a lie. Because statistically, that part alone has killed more players than any other part in any of the 3 games. Yeah. If you tell me you had no problems with that, I'm just gonna say you're a friggin' liar. This dude just snatched. Yeah. I miscalculated my range. Because it's that important. But now he's sparkly dust. Sparkly dust in the wind. He's dead. I feel like I started drifting from the subject matter of the games, and now I'm discussing things in my life that I'm doing, like my interest in other YouTubers, other projects that I'm doing. Which, ironically, I'm my youngest daughter. And she's 6. She likes Dang Matt Smith. I'm okay with it. Like, I've seen him. He's okay. But since she likes something like that, I figured I'd try and make a channel where she and I can do reactions to videos. So that might be my next project. I don't know. So gotta pump myself up because this part's coming, and we all I can't say I can't speak for everybody, but I friggin' hate this part. See? Ain't even go anywhere, just getting sniped out of nowhere. Just ka-chank, ka-chank. You see that guy over there? F him. And anybody he's with. I like how they did something like this in Dark Souls 3, but they made the base of the platform a lot wider, and it wasn't anywhere near this lethal. As I said, I died. That was because if I didn't die, by the grace of all the video game gods out there, I was going to just keep going, and then I wasn't going to record again until I got to Ornstein and Smoke, and then record that fight. But that's not the case. Screw this guy. Screw you, hippie. Frick. Number 9. Death number 9. I don't know. I know my voice kind of takes that little dip. I was like, death number whatever. I don't think anybody enjoys dying on these games. I don't know anybody that does. So Screw those knights. They're friggin' hippies. Screw them. I have nothing nice to say about them, but I will say it anyway. Ba-da, ba. Ba-da, ba. I friggin' hate my neighbors. I turned down the sensitivity of my mic just so you guys don't catch the all the noise and clatter. Like, I'm hoping right now you can't catch the fact that they're blaring Snoop Dogg, old Snoop Dogg, like from the 90s. Don't get me wrong, I have nothing against Snoop Dogg and his music and everything. I'm actually a fan, but you're blaring it to the point where I can hear it through my walls, and not everybody wants to hear that stuff, man. Come on, enjoy the music, but don't blare that stuff. Screw you, hippie, hit me. Not once but twice, and you gonna smash me down. Okay, got it. That's why you and your partner gonna die. And you gonna die. I'm supposed to be in, yeah. Turn into Glitter Sparkles. Mr. Glitter Sparkles. So. I'm gonna start having topics to talk about. Like I said, I started getting off topic. I was discussing the lore of the games and everything, and my feelings on the subjects and whatnot. But now I'm discussing things that I'm doing in, like, my other interests, like other YouTubers, and what I'm doing now. So I'm gonna start. I figure, like, just so there aren't too many pauses, and I don't feel like and I'm not stuttering too much. There's not too much silence. I might just be like, oh hey, let's talk about this. Let's talk about that. Figure out my next conversation piece, as it were. I feel like. Part of me feels like, because as soon as I said that, I'm laughing. It was a meme or something, I think, where somebody asked me what my interests were, and that's when I really realized how fucking uninteresting I was. Yeah, you heard me curse. I do it every once in a while, but I try not to do it because, not for monetization or demonetization reasons, but my kid, as I've said before in a couple of my other videos, my kids watch my videos. So I try not to curse too much around them, or let them hear too much in the way of curse words. At least in these videos, it's when we get Evolved up and running, that's gonna be a different story. Yeah, yeah. No, no, no. Screw you, frick. 10 deaths. That was just bad. I panicked. I'm not even gonna lie. You can see it. Even if I wanted to lie and say it, the proof's right in front of you. I panicked. Ah! So. I'm trying to learn After Effects. I have a lot of graphics and stuff that I can do to do the powers and things. And actually, since I started on Evolved, I understand better now the power of sound effects. It helps convey the illusion so much more than just any visual. And doing that, I'm going to take it back to D&D. Why? The illusion spells you cast. and that's all they are, is just visual illusions, can only get you so far. Because you'll always, unless you roll really bad on perception, you're going to notice something's off because there's no sound. Beat these dudes up again, because despite the fact that they big, I'm the bully. Yeah, I'm the night bully. I'm the giant bully. Yeah, come. Oh crap! I was talking. How this dude gonna hit me through his frame? That's why your boy dead, homie. Yeah, take this whooping. Take it. Take it. Man, come on, quit freaking. It's all good. When I kill you, I'm gonna re-up on my heals. Yeah. Quit. Okay, sir, hop along. You gonna die now. Okay, run away, regroup, heal up, because you can't see me. I'm John Cena. John Cena, yeah! Now you're Mr. Sparkle Pants. You ain't talking all that tough stuff. Can't talk that tough stuff from your back. Oh wait, you're non-existent now, Holmes. Reminds me of the second G.I. Joe movie. Where Channing Tatum talking to Rock is like, anybody ever tell you fight ugly? And he looks up and says, not from their backs, they don't. I hate these gargoyles. Demons? What are they demons? Oh, well, in the technical case, they're not gargoyles. So they gotta be demons. Because you fight the other gargoyles. But yeah, in any case, I dislike them greatly. But I was gonna call it an axe. The spear they used, that lightning spear. I actually had people use that against me. And the whole reason I like a sword that swings from left to right or right to left, side to side, is because you have to back away. To dodge and evade, you have to back away. Suck. No, you just don't. Can't snipe me. Yeah, I'm gonna talk stuff despite the fact that I might die for a third time. Because things that just go forward, that just thrust, in my personal opinion, there's a problem. Screw you, hippie. Yeah, made it. Yeah, take that. Take that. Awesome. And I say that because back to what I was saying about the weapons. You can literally just sidestep and dodge a thrusting attack. As opposed to, hey, Soler. Too bad I don't know. I've not completed the thing on how to save him. I've always ended up having to kill him. I fear this will be no different. I'm going to end up killing him. And I don't know how to get Oscar. Monsieur Le Gracie. Because I've heard, not only have I heard it, I think I've seen it. I was about to say, you really just gonna let me walk up on you like that, Holmes? What was I just saying about thrusting attacks? From side to side, the opponent has nothing. You gotta block or back up. Always check if it's a mimic. But you know, that kind of calculated stuff. No, nobody wants to hear you're calculating attacks and whatnot. Stab. See, again, what I tell you about thrusting, and you're seeing it for yourself. What I'm talking about, why I say it. But nobody wants to hear that you're calculating this stuff. Nobody wants to hear that you actually took the time to assess different weapons and whatnot. Have all the rocks sacred storage. They just go, you spam the button. I'm talking like it's still a whole bunch of and this is why I keep saying check to see if it's a mimic. It might be a mimic. But I'm talking like it's still a big old community of people playing Dark Souls 1. Everybody moved on to Dark Souls 3, maybe Dark Souls 2. I think there still are people playing Dark Souls 1, but it's hard to match with them when you're invading, because it's not a bunch of people playing it like it used to, so you can't just up and invade a world at any time knowing for a fact that you're going to invade somebody. And I don't know anybody that goes to the arena area. I used to, but yeah. Nobody goes there, so I'm kind of hit for that. The reason I say I think there's still people playing Dark Souls out there, the original Dark Souls, this one, is Sunlight Blade. I watch his content. And people submit content about things that they've done. And some of it is recent that he gets, and it's Dark Souls 1. I mean, other than the obvious, see, again, mimic. But other than the obvious fact that I'm playing this game right now, yeah. But there's a bunch of game channels out there, but most of them are like Fortnite and PUBG and whatever right now. I still don't know what the frig of PUBG is. And I don't like Fortnite. Yeah, you heard me. I said it. I don't like Fortnite. I'm still a Halo dude. I like first-person shooters and whatnot, but where they kill all the dragons and mount their heads because Gwen's a dick. I bet you this is a mimic. Yup, what I tell you, always check to see if it's a mimic. Because as I was saying, I always troll Slayer Gaming. I always mess with him. And what I do is I keep an automatic rifle with me. Just for close encounters, or maybe if I need to, a shotgun. But he doesn't like me using a sniper rifle. And Slayer, if you see this, comment. Say something. Let the crowd know something. So you can tell them how I snipe you from almost half a map away. You can tell everybody how you like to play chicken with Priscilla Priscilla, I named my sniper rifle. I named her Priscilla. Yeah, you like to play chicken with Priscilla and give me the slightest sliver of a target, and I can shoot you in the head. I play Overwatch from time to time. Hanzo, Genji, Widowmaker. I like Widowmaker because, well, obviously, if you hear me, and I just said all the stuff about sniping, because, you know, I don't see that Silver Knight right there with the sword sticking out. Hanzo is the same reason. Hanzo, you gotta have patience. As far as I'm concerned, you gotta have patience for. I like to snipe people, and they nerfed him, and that, which I don't want to say it angers me. I kind of see their point, but they nerfed him. His not his dragon thing, the arrow, the master arrows that bounce around. You get somebody in a small corridor, even better, multiple people in a corridor. What the frick? Quit hitting me, Homer. You gonna come, and you gonna, yeah. What was I saying about Preston? You can kill like a whole group of people because it's hard for them to you can't really dodge it. Take it in the back. Yeah. Always, again, I was just about to say Onion Knight. He's in there wondering how he's going to get around stuff, and then you got to go in there. Drink my bottle of sunlight. Smash. Try and keep it away from Onion Knight. Second time. Always draw one out because, yeah, aggro reasons. Just a smarter thing to do. And I'm gonna say it like I've been saying. That shot right there, if you didn't see, with the with how big the knights are, you don't backstab them. You genital stab them. Just it goes through their butt cheeks, through their genitals. As a perfect backstab. Quick, and the knights are also, see again with the what I said about the backstabbing, but the knights are also a good way to, as I was saying earlier, thrust versus slashing attacks. Oh hey, that picture. It's a giant with somebody. I don't always notice the artwork is there, but sometimes I don't actually look at the artwork. Like I glance at it, but I don't give it the attention it needs to like see some kind of lore reasons. I'm not that attentive in video games. I'm not that attentive. Dungeons and Dragons, different story. And that's why, again, I the people that do the lore things, I love it because they're paying attention to details I would never even think to try and pay attention to. Like there's this knight that was an artisan or something to that degree, and I was about to call him Smog. The dragon, I can't. Seath the Scaleless, and his quarters. That crystal knight with the one that seems out of place. He is some kind of artisan or something to that degree, And what happens is you find out that the triple crossbow that's on top of the bookshelf, if I remember correctly, he made it as a gift, but there's a flower or ornamentation on his armor that's also on the crossbow to symbolize that he did it. And there's also other little flower ornaments. I think one of the items has it to symbolize that there was a connection there. Had to collect my thoughts. I was trying to think so hard because it was, yeah. So down here, fight these silver knights. Silver knight, try and snipe you. Silver knight, snipe you in the head. Yeah, take that, take that, take that. Right in your face. Come catch this blade. Silver knight. I know, it's slightly annoying. Come on, thrust. And I ran, rolled into the thrust. A slashing attack. Ow. Suck. Worthy of you. I was going to say suck ass, but even I was trying not to say that particular word, but I said it anyway. So Come on, Mr. Postman. Yeah. Thrusting attack 2. What you got? What you got? Their shield designs, I think, are really cool. That's actually their shield design is what I based my crossbow shield on. Yeah, you heard what I said. Dungeons and Dragons, I have a design for a crossbow shield. It's really it's the shield overlapping crossbow. As you hold it up, you put in the repeater cartridge, and you just use a lever real quick to reset the crossbow, so you can block and shoot. For those of you that watch my fanfiction gaming channel, you know Slayer Gaming does DMing for me. He's been doing DMing for me. We take turns DMing off and on all the time. I came up with that, and I actually drew out the schematics for it so he could get a better understanding of it. While he said, yeah, that's really inventive, that's really cool, I don't like it. I said, why? He said, well, for one, it makes sense. You already use a shield as a weapon, which gives you a second attack if you're because you call it dual wielding. It gives you an increased armor class plus your dual wielding, which gives you a second attack. Screw you, hippie. Kind of wary of these dudes since you know that second one that killed us. But I loves my fireballs, homie. I loves my fireballs. Frick! Jump over my fireball. What the heck? You wasted good lava. I also use one that shoots the shield out. Frick. That shoots the shield itself out. When the shield is not attached to the crossbow area, you lose the armor class point. Yeah, you lose the point or two or whatever, how many points you have of armor class from using the shield. But once you reel it back in, that's when you regain it. So there's that mechanic, but I'm kind of like weh with it. I designed that one for someone else because they like Captain America, and then there are no vibranium shields in Dungeons and Dragons, at least not in our campaign. We haven't found anything like vibranium. We have They have adamantine, but that's not like adamantium. So we've been using alchemy on different various metals to simulate some stuff, just to make Slayer mad. Because when you do that, it's like trying to make adamantium weapons, like blade sword. In the comics, it's vibranium and silver alloy, if I remember correctly. And then you got
Who are you who forge your weapons?
a dude that might be made out of adamantium. Like, okay, in what was it? Avengers, the second one, you had Vision, and he's made out of vibranium and some other biological agents. So he's a bioroid, technically, if I remember correctly, and not based off of Wonder Man like he is in the comics. Yes, I read comics. Yes, I have a bunch of comics. Well, had a bunch of comics. I think I've said it before. Had a flood that took 90 some odd % of my my comics stash. Slowly rebuilding it. But the comic situation now, and it's slow collapse for like what, the second, third time? Yeah, that bothers me. Because I like comics. I like that as a form of entertainment. That's actually what inspired me to do the show Evolved. I actually take part in a lot of comic debates and things to that degree, but I don't know why they ever put Superman's like, who will win, Superman versus blah blah blah, unless the dude is cosmic level. And I'm not talking Silver Surfer, because Superman will beat Silver Surfer, possibly even like Galactus. I'm talking about Spectre or Eternity or the One Above All. And I'm not even talking Thanos, because he beat Thanos. And I said it. If the dude beats up an avatar of Darkseid, and that avatar of Darkseid would beat Thanos, he's gonna whoop Thanos. So yeah. But now close to opening the gates. So the next video is going to be me fighting Smo and Ornstein. So we got that open, so we can just run around and be wussified. Yes, I said be wussified. If you want to be. I'm going to open the main gates, but run, run, run. Taking a jog. Yeah, I mess up songs because I feel like it. Sometimes I'm random just because, I don't know. Random stuff goes through my head and I just blurt it out my mouth. But back to me teasing Slayer King. I tease him so much. Back to me teasing him. He is running a campaign at his house, and he has a new friend who's never played Dungeons and Dragons. Remember how I told you my character has patron abilities? Guess who prays to my character? Now, because I gain powers not just through contracts and souls, but through faith. Yeah. And I designed a couple things for that character because Princess Gamer's playing a dwarf, not a dwarf, a monk in that one. So I told him, if you're going to play a monk, you start off with metal bending right from the start. And because you start off with metal bending from the start, frick that, dude. That's Wrath of the Gods. I hate that. I'm always going to hate that, because when PvP was big on this, you got dudes in the forest, in Artorias' forest. Like, that's what when you were whooping them, that's all they do. They go and use friggin' Wrath of the Gods trying to push you off the edge because they couldn't beat you. Now you talking about no real good strategy there, just spamming? Come on. But we're to the point where I wanted to show you guys. Like I said, I was just really going to do up to the point where I got the gates open. We got the gates open. I'm not doing anything but going back to the bonfire, saving and re-upping. So, at this point, I'm gonna say, hey guys, I'm Slayer Gaming. Please remember to like, subscribe, hit the notification button, share the content, because if I make you laugh, I'd like to make as many people laugh and smile as I can. Also, that's how the channel grows. And I shall see you in the next one. Catch you later, guys.